Let's see what you're made of.
What's up guys, it's Static Context here from the TRMK forums, and today I have for you a fully comprehensive tutorial on how to use Kabal. Alright, the aim of this tutorial is to introduce Kabal's expert capabilities and to show you how to apply them in a real match. The video is split into three parts. The first part will cover the core of Kabal's pressure game, which is heavily dependent on his nomad dash cancel. The contents of the tutorial should be self-explanatory. If you're unsure about anything at all, please feel free to leave a comment below and I'll be sure to read it and respond to it. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a recap of the Ndc demo that I posted just over a week ago to kind of help you visualize what this tutorial can help you achieve. Kabal is generally considered one of the most, if not the most, technical characters in the game because for his pressure to work successfully, his nomad dash cancels need to be executed with near flawless accuracy. And this will certainly, take a lot of time, patience and practice, but, persistence pays off, especially with Kabal. Alright. This is what makes Kabal special, his nomad dash. If executed successfully, will disorientate the opponent for a limited amount of time, but it's very punishable if blocked, so be careful not to abuse it. To cancel the nomad dash, you press back and the right trigger before the dash hits the opponent. The earlier you do it, the earlier Kabal will cancel his dash. You can cancel the dash from far range, which you would then usually follow up with a grab. Alright, I'm not exactly sure what you would use it for at close range, but perhaps something like this. I just thought it up. Oh yeah, Kabal. Yeah, I kind of like this string. Okay. Alright, these are Kabal's basic strings. So that was the 1-1 back 4, then that was the back 1-2, and the forward 3-2. Then we have Kabal's advanced strings. That's the back 1, then you have the 2, then the forward 3, and the forward 4. The forward 4 is a stagger move. It puts the opponent in a state where all they can do is hold block. This is usually where Kabal's pressure game begins. Alright, this is an example of the setup, which is easy to execute. From this you would normally follow up with some Ndc pressure. This one is a little harder to execute. It becomes slightly tricky towards the end, but it's certainly doable. This one is very hard to do. This requires you to cancel the back 1 and follow it with a 2 and then do the forward 4. I'll go over this a little later. Again. Alright, a chain of strings. This one is easy to do. I do a variation of this online a lot. It works very well for the most part. This one is a little harder to do. I'm sure it's fairly obvious why. The shorter strings like the forward 3 have a shorter animation and they're harder to follow up on. But it's not too bad. Alright, this one is very hard. For most of you, I'd say it'll probably be the breaking point. But if you really want to do it though, just keep trying. Remember what I said before, persistence really pays off, especially with Kabal. But in this case, the 2 Ndc block infinite, oh man, this was brutal. My hands were slipping when I was doing this. If you can do this with Kabal, trust me, you can do anything. Alright, so now we arrive at the second part of the tutorial. This part will cover Kabal's zoning tools, which mostly focuses on his instant air gas blasts. To do this right, what you want to do is you want to press back when you jump, at the same time, and then while you're in the air, you want to press back again and then 1 together at the same time. You want to do that really quickly. That's the trick. Alright, so once again, I've got a demo. I'm fairly sure that this is the lowest you can do it, give or take 1 or 2 frames. The best time to repeat the move is when Kabal's legs touch the ground. That's the sweet spot, right? Remember that. Kabal is widely considered the best zoning character in the game, even without using his instant air gas blast. No character can outzone Kabal. No. That's what everyone says. And frankly I agree with them because he is really hard to outzone. Alright, but if you do it correctly, it should look something like this. Alright, this is good. It means you're progressing. You'll get better and better slowly, so don't worry. That was good. And eventually, the final result will be similar to this. That's when you've nailed it. Alright, so just keep trying. In my opinion, the best way to practice it is to do this combo. I made this by myself. If you can do that first blast, then you know you're sorted, bro. I mean, that's it. You're done. That's the lowest it can possibly go. Trust me. Okay, we're almost done. Sometimes, you know, we want to perform the highest possible combos, either to take full advantage when an opponent has no breaker, or, you know, just to show off like I normally do. So for this final part, I'll be showing you some of the highest possible combos that Kabal is able to do mid-screen and in the corner, but they are quite difficult. So for these combos, you'll need to be consistent with the back 1 cancel, which I'm doing right now, and the 3 cancel, which I've not mentioned until now, but it's purely because it's too slow to use mid-screen. You don't use it mid-screen. Alright, so what I'm doing now is the back 1 followed by the 2 and then the forward 4. I said I'd mention this again, and you know, this is when you're going to use it. You're going to use it as part of the combos. Now you can see the 3 followed by the back 1, 2, 1. That is surprisingly easy, you know. Don't worry, that is easy. It looks hard, but it's not. Okay, so nothing new here. There's not much I can say about it. Just be careful with the timing, as it's very easy to fuck this one up. It really is. Alright, this one is almost identical, but all you do is you miss out the 2 before the forward 3-2, and you replace the buzzsaws with the X-ray. You know, that's it. It's pretty much exactly the same thing. Alright. Okay, now for the corner. Very straightforward combo. Just be a little careful with the fourth back 1-2-1 string, as by that time the opponent will be falling to the ground very quickly, so it's easy to miss them. Alright, and finally we have the exact same thing again, but the hook swords are replaced with the X-ray. And that's it, you know? And that's me done for now. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please comment, rate and subscribe. It'll really help me out. But for now, take care, guys. I'm out.